Hi, it's Richard McKinney with Atlantic Shores Realty Expertise. And this week's topic is about waterfront property and especially how it relates to buyers. And the answer is, what are the 5 things every buyer should consider before purchasing a waterfront property? Stay tuned. Okay, so today's discussion is about waterfront property, and I get these questions a lot. Richard, what should I be looking for? What should I be wary of when I am considering a purchase of one of these waterfront properties? And when I say waterfront, I'm specifically talking about something with access, like river to ocean access, some places you can keep your boat or your personal watercraft. So here's 5 things that I like to go over with buyers when I'm walking through a property and showing them a property that's on the water. Okay, number 1, if you have a boat, an important thing to consider is the water depth behind the property. And that's especially important during low tide because the water depths can drop significantly when the tide moves. So we want to see how much water that your boat will draw in low tide, and let's take that into consideration when we're looking at these waterfront properties. Number 2, I always like to look at the condition of the seawall and check for erosion. This is important because if enough water gets in behind that seawall, it can cause it to become unstable, and it's a costly expense. So when we're looking at waterfront property, we really want to check out that seawall and make sure it has structural integrity. All right, number 3, we really want to check that dock space. Okay, we want to make sure the dock is in good condition, no rotten boards, or see if it's been redone at some point. We also want to check to see if there's a lift for the property. We want to make sure the dock is in overall good condition and that it meets your situation would accommodate your boat. We want to make sure to accommodate the vessel that you have. Very important to check that dock out on any waterfront property. All right, number 4, we want to check to see if the property's in a flood zone or not. This is very, very important because it could mean thousands of dollars in costs per year on flood insurance. So we want to check to see if the seller has a survey that shows an elevation or has an elevation certificate that shows the height of the property, and double check the seller's current flood insurance if they have it or if they need it, and make sure that we have a good idea of the cost of that insurance. This is very, very important when you're purchasing a waterfront property. You really need to know if it's in a flood zone and how much that insurance is going to cost. Number 5, you need to get a general home inspection to look at the whole property, not just the seawall, the dock, the electric running to the dock, but you want to check that whole house out for its structural integrity. Check all the components out, the plumbing, the roof, the electric, the HVAC system. Get a complete check on that property before you finalize the contract or move forward in a contract. Look, there's a lot going on when you're purchasing a waterfront property. It's not a decision that you want to take lightly. You really want to work with someone that knows waterfront property and knows the current market. And hey, if you have any questions at all, I know that waterfront market and I am glad to help. If you have any questions or concerns, if you're looking for a waterfront property along the Treasure Coast, give me a call. Richard McKinney, Atlantic Shores Realty Expertise, 772-370-8631. Call me anytime. I'm glad to help. And one more thing, make it a great day.